Hey, it's Ollie Winnieberg, and I am joined by the effortlessly brilliant Miles Pascall. How you doing?
I'm really well, friend.
Yes!
Lovely to meet a fellow drummer, man.
Yeah, I know. We can have a tap-off.
We can have a tap-off.
Can we start with your socks? Can you lift your leg up? Because look at... This is amazing. This is it's a powerful look.
I've probably got about 24 pairs of white socks.
Have you actually? Well, you'll never need to worry about odd socks.
Never.
It's good.
They're all white.
I'm enjoying the image. I like the hat as well. You're under, like, spotlights. You're not hot. You're just kind of really cool, pulling it off.
Thanks, friend.
Thank you for coming down today.
My pleasure.
You've been described as Shepherd's Bush's Shakespeare.
I mean,
that is an amazing compliment.
Very humbling. I guess we can only aspire, but it's just words. I love words, and Shakespeare did a lot of work and left a lot of beautiful things for us before he left. So, I mean, I'm just one person trying to carry on and celebrate how beautiful our language is.
Yeah, I like that. Your sound is very poetic. Mm-hmm. Who is your biggest influence?
Sir Elton John and his writing partner, Bernie Taupin, I would say are my biggest influences.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I've got to be totally honest. I kind of thought you were going to say a few different names.
It is what it is, man. I might look cool with an orange hat and a bit of a beard, but I'm a Disney guy through and through, man.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Really?
The Lion King is one of my all-time favourite things ever in the world, yeah. Can You Feel the Love Tonight changed my life.
For what reason?
The lyrics. Obviously, Elton John is beautiful piano, but just the lyrics and just how vulnerable and open and kind of lovely it is, to be fair. Just as a young man sort of growing up in Shepherd's Bush, I guess you're kind of expected to be a bit rough and tumble. But nah, Lion King.
You seem like a very well-read, educated individual. I get the impression you kind of read quite a lot of books.
It's really important to listen to understand rather than to listen just to reply. And when I'm speaking to people, if there's a word used that I don't understand, I'll write it down.
Okay.
And go home and look it up and try and use it in a sentence or a song after that, because it's a beautiful language, and I think people take you as seriously as you sort of take yourself, and I pride myself in holding myself in high regard, because you got to be an example. Well, you don't have to be, but I want to be an example for young men, especially us growing up in London. People think it's very uncool to do what's correct and proper, and I think spin it on its head and just go ahead and do more of that, because why not?
So we've heard about you, the man behind the music. Tell us about the music. You've had a release in November of last year. Mm-hmm. Tell us about it.
So For You and For You Alone, it was a kind of an idea that came about as a result of me trying to figure another song out. I remember being down in Cornwall visiting a friend, and we were working on a track together, and I was sat at his keyboard trying to remember the chords, and I came up with the chords to this song, and it was like, okay, there's something special here. And he saw me kind of deep in thought and was like, I'm just going to push record and leave. Yeah. So I recorded that, brought it home, and sat on it for a good while. And I spent about a year and a half, maybe nearly 2 years, getting it from demo, like rough demo, to production. I went down a few different avenues. Yeah. But I'm so glad that it finally came out, and I'm really happy with how it's been going.
Miles, thank you so much for coming down, man.
Pleasure's all mine, Ollie. Take care, buddy.
They no longer dance to the same tune, and all that once was right ain't quite so much of late. There's always an excuse, not home in time for tea these days, 'cause he's already got so much on his plate. Wise to be the man who hasn't always been this way, who either always stayed too long or left before his mind was made. my friend, it's me, it's not just you. We've all been there without a care, not knowing what to do or with whom. Feels like you're on your own. Have you ever heard the sound a broken heart makes? Or counted all the steps the road to feeling right takes? Like me, you've worn down a few. Stitching's frayed and soles are stained, but they'll just have to do as your shoes are made for you and you alone. Sticks and stones have never bruised a man as much as words do. But nothing cuts as deep as questions that you should have answered true. So tell me all the things you want to say but haven't as yet managed to. Feels like you're on your own. Have you ever heard the sound a broken heart makes? Or counted all the steps the road to feeling right takes? Like me, you've worn down a few. Stitching's frayed and soles are stained, but they'll just have to do as your shoes are made for you and you alone. Oh, I know you've tried for peace of mind, oh pal of mine, you will be fine. 'Cause we're always getting there.